Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sketchdom. My name is Jason Sketch, and I'm super excited to bring you guys some more Marvel Champions content. Today, I'm going to be playing Falcon in Protection against Taskmaster. Let's head on down to the table and see if I can make this work. Everybody, welcome down to the table. Glad to have you all here. As a reminder, please don't be afraid to hit that like button, subscribe button, and of course, leave a comment down below. All those things really help the channel. I'm trying to reach 300 subscribers, so the more folks we can get to dive into that, better for the channel. To continue to grow and share with other people and hopefully promote what we do here on the Sketchdom. Let's dive on in today. I've got a Taskmaster fight I'm going to do with Sam Wilson. It's a protection build that's focusing heavily on him being basically hard to hit, and then trying to utilize that to his benefit during the hero turn instead of the villain turn. So it's going to be a little bit different than some other protection decks I've played before, but I'm kind of excited to see if it's going to work out for me. I want to use things like Hard Knocks and, well, a couple other things that you just need to check out. So here we go. Alright, set aside each captive ally side out of play. Search the encounter deck for Hydra Patrol and put it into play, shuffle the encounter deck. Okay. Looking for Hydra Patrol. It's been a while since I've played Taskmaster, so I'm excited for it. It's just going to be something different. I just feel like after S.H.I.E.L.D., going back to the Red Skull box is just something that seems to be exciting. So, alright, and so it's only 2 threats, but I got to take care of it before I take care of the main threat here. That'll be okay. We are playing an Expert and Standard 3. And I have not piloted this deck at all yet, so here's to hoping. I just had an idea that I thought would work well and just threw it together and thought, let's give it a shot. So, okay. Letting the nerves settle down. And we're going to put this out here. We're going to put 2 threat on Hydra Patrol. Hunting down heroes. It starts off with 1 threat. I just noticed there's a little bubble in this card here, so it's bothering me a little bit, but my OCD will just get over it. So, alright, when revealed, deal each player an encounter card. So I have 1 encounter card that I have to contend with already. Alright. Here we go. Battlefield Awareness. Soup Kitchen. Power Protection. Vibranium Microwave. Ever Vigilant. And Fighting Fit, which Fighting Fit was beautiful. Except for the fact that when I flip up, he's going to do damage right after a player changes form. They discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. So I need a healing card to really make Fighting Fit work. I like Ever Vigilant and I like Vibranium Microwave. I want both those cards. We'll hold on to this to take care of Ever Vigilant. Do I want Soup Kitchen or Battlefield Awareness? When Falcon uses a basic power, exhaust Battlefield Awareness and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Falcon gets +1 on that power for each star and boost icon in the discarded boost area. It is an upgrade that's kind of nice. It can be helpful. So can Soup Kitchen. So I do want the Vibranium Microwave. I want to come back to Battlefield Awareness. I think it's going to be a card that I'm going to need later on in the game. Maybe I'll get lucky and get enough cards to play it. I really doubt it, though. We'll see what happens. All right. Aerial Evacuation and Talon Line. Okay. I promise you I shuffled my decks. I don't know why most of his cards are coming off the top here, but I'm not complaining too much. Is this an aerial card? Nope, so I'm not too worried about that. Discard one card from your hand. Search your deck and discard pile for a bird card and add it to your hand. So we'll go ahead and discard. I mean, is it going to make much of a difference? I'm going to spin that to play that. We're going to spin these two to get this down. Okay. So let's, for poops and giggles then, we're going to use Talon Line. To find a bird card. And we see how well we shuffled. We did some decent shuffling. It's just not the most perfect. Alright, I like Falcon's Flock. It's a 2 cost though, so gotta get Vibranium Microwave down for sure. What I'm gonna do is I can use this power to find stuff again. Okay. Shuffled up pretty good. Let's flip up. In doing so, after a player changes form, they discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage on the deck equals the number of boost icons on that card. It's just a star, so no boost icons, so no damage taken, which is fantastic. That's the goal. Let's see what our top card here is. It is Evil Alliance. Okay. So, not terrible. We're going to spend Aerial Evacuation. I'm going to hold on to Battlefield Awareness. We're going to take Falcon's Flock. Let's get that Vibranium Microwave down. We want to get our defense up higher. We're already at a defense of 3. And the fact that I can already start doing ping damage back is going to be super helpful. So, really, it gives me a defense of 4. Next, Falcon. Drop my token. Falcon is going to go ahead and attack Taskmaster while we can. And do 2 points of damage to him. We're then going to use Power of Protection to play Ever Vigilant. He has aerial traits, and so I can ready my hero and remove 2 threat from the main scheme. It's a skill, so it's not a thwarting ability. Awesome. Since I'm not losing too much here, Savage Patrol is not really impacting me currently. It is an aerial card, so I don't want to keep that up there because that's all that's going to do is make sure I get Pursue, Counter, Pursue by the Pass, which is actually really good, so I'm not going to change that. I'm going to keep it there. Do we clear the threat and have another Hydra minion come out? Or do we just leave it for now and deal with it later? And I think we're just going to leave it for now and deal with it later. We're just going to go ahead and do 2 points of damage to Taskmaster. Let's get him down to 12. Falcon already coming in hot. Already up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Angel's Airy. Soaring Acrobatics, we need to get down. Dauntless is nice if possible. start getting Retaliate 1. I like this idea of Return the Favor. So if I know what the Treachery card's going to be, I can go, cool, like, oh, it's Evil Alliance, it's not going to hurt me too bad. We'll make this happen, we'll Return the Favor, and deal 5 damage to him. I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun in the long term. Especially if I know what that Treachery is going to be from the top of the deck. So we'll find out, though, how things turn out. We do need to get the Battlefield Awareness and Soaring Acrobatics onto the table. So, oh man, there's a lot of good things happening here. Soaring Acrobatics is going to be more helpful, I feel like, in the long term, because it's guaranteed +1. So is Battlefield Awareness, though. Both are good cards. Okay. First things first, we can no longer see this. Threat's going to go up by 1. Taskmaster is going to come in for an attack. We're going to go ahead and defend for 2. That's our whole point why we're doing this, right? Defend for 2. He's attacking for 2. After this activation resolves, place a pursuit counter pursued by the past. So I took no damage. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form must choose to either place 1 threat here or take 1 damage. Interesting. Okay. Cool. That's something to keep in mind. It's been a minute since I've played Taskmaster. Alright. Now, he's done his attack, so we get an encounter card, and here's where the fun begins, because I have no idea what we're about to experience here. Awesome. Captured by Hydra. Let's go. That's a good start, actually. Reveal, place 1 random captive ally face down beneath the scheme. So, I'm getting them all shuffled up here. I've already got them in purple just in case I need to shuffle them in. There's Shang-Chi. Okay. This one's going to be face down underneath here. And it does have an acceleration token, so we need to be conscious of that as well. The scheme is defeated. The player defeated the scheme may put this ally into their hand and removes this scheme from the game. From the game? That I don't remember. Okay, cool. Next is Photogenic Reflexes. Attach a Taskmaster when a player attacks Taskmaster. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to Taskmaster and deal an equal amount of damage to that player's identity instead. Then discard Photogenic Reflexes. Okay. That is actually quite annoying. Alright. Very cool. It is my turn. You can see the top card, and it is a Captured by Hydra. We play an aerial card down. We can move that away, which isn't terrible. Though doing a point of damage to him is going to be just fine. I actually don't think that's too bad. I wish I could do more threat removal. Let's do this, though. We're going to spend the Return the Favor and Dauntless. To play Battlefield Awareness. I think having Battlefield Awareness is going to be nice. It's going to be helpful for me in the long term. Though we do kind of want the Vibranium Microwave to kick off as well, so a mix of both is going to be helpful. I can get Angel's Airy down now, which means that Soaring Acrobatics would not be able to get onto the table. I think I've got some pretty decent things happening, though. We can come back to Soaring Acrobatics later. Let's get Angel's Airy onto the table because we're going to want that to be able to heal in the long term. So. And defending gets me counters and all that fun stuff, and I'll be doing a lot of defending. So, not a terrible round. But we have to deal with acceleration. So we're going to have to focus up here. I probably should have spent more time trying to clear this threat to get it out of the way and contending with a minion. That's okay. We'll see what we draw into. 1, 2. All right, so bird's eye view will help. 3, 4, 5. Also, birds of prey is kind of fun. So we're going to have to deal with threat here first. I think it's going to be our bigger problem. So threat is going to go up by 2 to 4. We're going to go ahead and take the point of damage, but we'll pop Vibranium Microwave to just do that damage to Taskmaster. I think is kind of funny. With the hunting the heroes down, I can actually start pinging off the Vibranium Microwave towards him. That's actually going to be nice when I'm flipping up, too. That's actually really cool. Okay. Then he's going to come in for an attack. He's attacking for 4. I'm going to go ahead and defend for 3. And use Battlefield Awareness. And discard the top card of the encounter deck, which is another 2. So I'm defending for 4, 5. He swings for 4, and I take no points of damage. Fantastic. Okay. Our encounter card is Taskmaster's Training Camp. This is getting annoying. There's a lot of threat to remove here. After a minion enters play, give it a tough status card. Okay. Okay, okie dokie. We got to take care of a few things here. We did defend though, so Angel's Area is going to get 1 token. That's still a lot of fun. We've taken no damage so far. So momentum shift's not going to be helpful. Hard Knocks, deal 4 damage to enemy if that enemy is defeated. So let's get Electric Static Armor onto the table. We'll spend Hard Knocks to play that. Let's see the top card of our thing here. Wonderful. Okay. One player attacks. I'm not attacked Taskmaster yet, so that's still. But that's interesting though. This Vibranium Microwave can still continue to ping and do damage to him, but it's not counting as an attack. This is wonderful. Okay. So we're spinning these 2 to play Bird's Eye View. What we want to clear off here, because we can't clear that off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just clear Captured by Hydra. And remove that from the game. Who do we get? We got White Tiger, who's just going to go ahead and go into play. And I could have spent a mental resource to remove 3 threat. That is okay. That's not a big deal. Which one do we want to contend with more? This got discarded. We'll flip this up. Okay. I think White Tiger is going to move up here to next to the Battlefield Awareness to help me think. She's for sure going to clear some threat for me. I'm trying to decide if I want to get rid of the Hydra Patrol, which brings in a minion, or get rid of this. This is going to give me 2 encounter cards. Let's go ahead and have her clear the training camp. That way we're not dealing with all the nonsense that comes with that. Because it has a lot of nonsense with it. So. Alright, she still has 2 health left. We're doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and ready everything back up. I'm not afraid of a minion. I just don't want to deal with one. So, The weapons master thing is not terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Up, and away, which is going to let us draw cards. Quinn Carrier, what doesn't kill me. Oh, man, and Ever Vigilant. So here we go. Ever Vigilant's nice. And Strength. Getting Quinn Carrier onto the table is going to be huge. So we'll do up, and away. After attacking enemy is given a face-down boost card, look at that card and the top card of the encounter deck. You may swap those cards. Draw one card for each printed boost icon on that card's area. Okay. Sweet. We also have electric static armor, which is fun. So this is going to go up to 5. I will take a point of damage, use Vibranium Microwave to ping that damage back to the Taskmaster to do 10 damage. So he's down to 10 health points. Then Taskmaster's going to come in for an attack. I will go ahead and spend up, and away. This was his boost card. I am going to defend as well. For 2. And we'll go ahead. He's defending for 3. We know right now he's going to... What is this card? Okay, where he's going to attack for 3. But we might get something better. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Find out that we are defending for 1 more. So we're defending for 4 in total. We're going to look at, after an attacking enemy is going to face down boost card, look at that card and the top card of the encounter deck. You may swap those cards, draw 1 card for each printed icon in the boost area. Okay, so they're both going to be giving me 1. Alright, so we'll leave the Hydra Hunter here. Become a minion. We just have to contend with. Okay. No big deal. So he will be our encounter card. But, draw 1 card. After the attacking minion is given a face-down boost card, look at that card and the top card of the encounter deck. You may swap those cards. Draw 1 for each printed in the boost cards boost area. Alright, so it's attacking for 3. I take no damage. But I do get to draw a card, which is a genius. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you, up, and away. That was actually super helpful. I just did play that card, so I could discard this top card theoretically. Is he a bad minion to contend with? I don't think so. 2, 2, 3. I'll be able to take him out. Surely I'll be able to take him out. Attacks, gain piercing. Taskmaster also would have taken a point of damage from electric static armor. And Angel's area would have gone up to 2. Then I'm just going to go ahead and take him as my encounter card, and we'll decide later if that was a good idea or a bad idea. Okay. My turn. We're going to use What Doesn't Kill Me and Strength to get Quinn Carrier onto the table. We will then spend the Genius to play Ever Vigilant. Ready Falcon. Wish I hadn't used Battlefield Awareness, but here we are. Could do that though. I also think it's going to be better to do that. So, all right, and remove 2 threats from here. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion and puts it into play. Engage with them. Shuffle the encounter deck. All right. Is there a Hydra minion here that we didn't see yet? Nope. Okay. Got some minions coming out to play now. Alright, Insight 1. I'm not too afraid of. I don't want to deal with Guard. and maybe Insight 1, just so I can kind of clear it off right away. Which I had in Hard Knocks now, but it is what it is. So we're going to take this. He's going to go up to 6 here. Really wish I was Bucky at this point because I could take that minion out and definitely get the threat removal for it. Oh, and I didn't even bother to look at the top card. I'm moving too fast, so part of the learning of the game, right? Okay. We'll just do with the Hydra Hunter. Ever Vigilant let me remove 2 threats, which cleared that thing off. That all went off. Let's see what our top card is. We're going to go ahead and have White Tiger remove 3 more threats. That needs to be kind of more of a priority. Falcon will take out that Hydra regular. Very cool. Let's ready everything back up. This has been fun so far. This is the most fun I've had with Falcon since I've started playing with him. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a very different builds, but I think it's quite interesting. I'm still not attacked Taskmaster, but we're doing okay. So, all right, we've got North Star, Power Protection, Fighting Fit. Oh man, see, and that's a card that I was hoping for to have no damage on me. So I could have her defend against this guy and still be able to do about 5 damage, but I still have to contend with the photogenic reflexes. So we'll figure that all out. So we've got Aerial Recon, exhaust Aerial Recon, and deal a player one face down and counter card. Place. Okay, cool. That kind of lets you kind of control some of that. North Star is going to be nice to have on the table as well. So we've got a lot of options here. None of them are going to help me during this villain phase. Unflappable is going to be huge to get on the table too, so we've got options though. We can make all that happen. For now, what do we need to focus on? First things first, threat's going to go up to 4. I think we keep White Tiger around and deal with getting damage here. We're going to take that ping damage with Vibranium Microwave and shoot it back to Taskmaster. Taskmaster's going to come in for an attack. We know he's attacking for 3. So I am not going to worry about... I'm using Battlefield Awareness. So we'll defend for 3. Take no damage. He'll take 1 from the electrostatic armor. The Hydra Hunter. Do I have... I need to have her remove threat. She's just going to be helpful in that regard. So, which teaches me that I'm going to need to maybe have a few more allies than I expected. Getting people like... And I don't know if I'm running him or not. I like to run him quite a bit. Let me see. He'd be in this stuff here. Yeah, so I'm not running Grant Ward right now. I probably should have added Grant Ward to this deck, and that is okay. So we're going to hold on to her. I think removing threat is going to be a bigger deal since I don't have any threat removal in here right now. I do wish I could... Like, my ready cards are not here either, so it's okay. We're building. So that means that Hydra Hunter is going to go ahead and attack me. I cannot defend, so I'll take 2 points of damage. Which makes Fighting Fit not as helpful. Our encounter card. Alright, Harlem's Protector. 3 emergency counters. I've not gotten this yet. Victory 0. All three actions. Spend one resource of any type. Remove one emergency counter from here. Oh, geez, so I have to flip down to deal with it. And it doesn't give me the option to flip down. Most of them let you flip down right away. All right. Otherwise, I'm just getting 2 encounter cards each round. That's interesting. Okay. Means I could flip down and just get rid of it. And it's got a victory 0, so it just goes out of the game once I've done that. Do I want to do that? I don't know yet. Okay. So. We're going to spend Power Protection and Aerial Recon to get North Star on the table. Yeah. Because North Star is going to start helping protect in different ways. I might be focusing too much on all that. So. I'll spend the Quinn Carrier to get Unflappable onto the table. This go up. It did. I could flip down and heal up. I don't really need to do that right now. I can't really play Fighting Fit anyways. White Tiger is going to take the threat down to 1. If I flip down, I could probably take... Let's see. We know what the top card is going to be, right? Did I play an aerial card just to be candid here? I don't think I did. Nope. So, threat's going to go up by... If I flip down, I'll take that damage. Villain phase, each player in hero form. So I'm not even going to be in hero form, so that's not going to necessarily impact that. So it's going to go up to 2 plus 3, so we'll get up to 5, 6, 7. If I flip down and spend a resource to start getting rid of Harlem's Protector. Which is not a terrible idea. Okay. Let's try it out. So, I'm going to hold on to that, sorry. We will flip down. We're not going to pop this off. Oh, we're going to go ahead and pop that off because I wouldn't take the damage anyways. So we'll get back up to 10. Spend 1 resource. Get this down to 2. Probably just should have been brave and just dealt with the encounter cards, but we'll see what we draw. So, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Birds of Prey. Bird's Eye View, which is going to be the crucial card there. Plus we get Momentum Shift. And what doesn't kill me. So we've got lots of cool things. Red Wing. Hard Knocks, which is going to be great because I can get his Tough Status card, which is going to be helpful. Okay. Cool beans. I kind of like what I've got here. We'll figure out how this all plays out next turn. Let's ready everything up. I also need to spend 2 resources to get rid of Harlem's Protector, so Red Wing and Hard Knocks may do that for me. And we'll focus with Bird's Eye View. Go from there. So, okay. For now, threat goes up to 2. He's going to scheme for 3. Up to 5. He schemes for 2, which gets us up to 7. 2 encounter cards. Hydra Regular, which incites 1. And Hydra Captive. Okay. Captured by Hydra. Which means we get a potential another ally here. Do this middle one. Puts that at 5 threat. Okay. Not bad. Not amazing. It cost me 1 to get a bird card in my hand, so I don't put it into play. That's actually really good momentum shift there, so I can take that guy out and heal 2. So I'll be able to play Birds of Prey and Bird's Eye View with Queen Carrier. Sorry, use Birds of Prey and Queen Carrier to play Bird's Eye View. I'm going to need 2 resources to be able to play momentum shift. Which means I'm still dealing with 2 encounter cards. So I need to keep these 2 to make that happen, because I think I'm going to want to heal and take that guy out. Depending on how much damage I take. That's the real kicker. Do I anticipate I'm actually going to take damage? We'll spend a threat. A resource. No, because I'll start taking a lot more damage that way. So I'm gonna have to trust that I'm gonna take damage. Okay. We're gonna flip up. His ability kicks off when a player changes to hero form. They discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. So it's 3 damage. I'm going to use Vibranium Microweave to take 1 of them off and have it hit Taskmaster. But I still take 2 points of damage. Gets me down to 8. It's our top card here. Not the worst card in the world. Queen Carrier and Birds of Prey to play Bird's Eye View, which I will discard the top card of this deck. Flip this up. Let's go. Okay. And I'm going to be removing 6 threat from a scheme. So where do I want to go? I think we're going to do that off of the main scheme here. Get that cleared off. Okay. Then we're going to do spend Red Wing and what doesn't kill me to Play Momentum Shift to heal 2 damage to get up to 10. And take out this Hydra Regular. Okay. Not bad. We still have to deal with one more Harlem Protector, so we're going to have to get 2 encounter cards again. We're making our way. We're doing pretty good. Alright. We know he's attacking for 3. Oh, wait. This is a bad idea. We're going to go ahead and use Falcon to attack, because I can. And we'll use Battlefield Awareness to take out this Hunter. Beautiful. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better about this next turn. What I'm concerned about is that is a 3-year, but doesn't mean we can't take care of that. So, actually, we'll be just fine. I'm actually not worried about that at all. So, let's ready everything else back up. One, two, three, 4, 5. We've got Taunt. 1 doesn't kill me. Ever Vigilant. Radio Hero and remove 2 threat from the main scheme. Yeah. And it's not a thwart, so it just goes right past nonsense. Draw their fire. After the villain phase begins, discard their cards. Alright, cool. And we've got Return the Favor, which I really want to play, but this stupid card is in my way. So we have a way around it. It's just going to be annoying. It's not going to be my favorite. It's my least favorite way around it. Okay. But we also have Inflappable, which is going to be nice, so maybe I'll draw into some good cards here too. Helpful cards. Alright. So, threat goes up by 2 to 4. Taskmaster is going to go for an attack. We know he's attacking for 5. We're going to have Falcon. It's going to defend. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll use the Vibranium Microwave to do a point of damage to Taskmaster from this thing here. Then, he's going to come in for that attack. I'll defend for 2. This will get revealed. Northstar will kick off his ability. Turn face up during an attack. Deal 1 damage to Northstar. Cancel all the boost icons. So he actually just swung for 2. I defended for 3. He takes a point of damage from electrostatic armor. As I took no damage, I get to pop Unflappable and draw a card. Oh man, and I draw into up and away. Bummer. Alright. We get 2 encounter cards. 1, 2. Weapon Master. The villain attacks you. If they have a weapon attachment, this card gains Surge. The villain's going to attack me. So I'm going to take Demolish here. Which is fine. I did defend, so this is going to go up to 1. He's swinging for 2. 3, 4. We'll go ahead and use our wonderful Northstar's ability again. So I'm only taking 2 points of damage. Oh, actually, hold up. Go back up to 2. Go back up to 10. You guys are probably all super confused, but I forgot that I had that defense card. So we knew... I mean, we know what it is, because either way this card is going to reveal that card. And the top card here. Put that card back. We'll go ahead and take the 2. And draw 2 cards. Which will pop North Star's ability. And take our 2 points of damage. 2 cards we got were Armor Vest and Energy. Okay. Then we're going to flip up. Oh, okay. Exhaustion. Exhaust your identity card. It's already exhausted. Then Surge. Alright, here we go. Oh, crap. One place, one pursuit, counter, pursued by the past. Then if there are any counters on it, the villain attacks you. Jeez. Thank you, Harlem Protector, for messing things up for me. Do I have any other defense cards in here that I can really rely on? Not really. So... Pursuit counter drive in place. He's going to go in for an attack. He's swinging for 2. North Star. Either defend or pop off his ability. Or just not worry about it and just take the damage. I was going to use him to take out the photogenic reflexes. We can start doing some attacks. So I think we will just take the damage 2. Alright, and place on pursuit, counter, pursued by the past. Okay. Not terrible. We're down to 6. He's at 4. Alright, but it is my turn. I know we want to get Armored Vest onto the table. Go ahead and do that. So now our defense is up to 4. We're going to spend energy to play Ever Vigilant. To remove 2 threat from the main scheme. And ready our hero. Which is first, right? Ready your hero and remove 2 threat from the main scheme. Okay. What is this? Cool, so Haunted by Hydra is the top card. Which is actually kind of fun. So... this involves me being readied, right? Okay. Trying to be conscious here. Because I want to take out the... if I can take this out, that'd be great. That contains me drawing a 3 boost icon item. I don't have Soaring Acrobatics out right now. Go ahead and take 2 threat off of Captured by Hydra. 5 goes down to 3. North Star is going to go ahead and attack using photogenic reflexes. When a player attacks, Taskmaster prevent all damage from that dealt to that Taskmaster equal amount of damage to that player's identity instead. Oh, it doesn't matter what I do. It's coming back to me anyways. If that's the case, then I would not remove. Well, I do get to ready though. Yep. So we are going to go ahead and have Taskmaster do that. Kill off North Star. Take 2 damage. Once per attack. Okay. Cool. All right. We're then going to play Draw the Fire. Or use Draw the Fire and Taunt. Which is very interesting, I know. But I don't have any way to defend right now. Play What Doesn't Kill Me. Oh, and that requires a fist, which I use the taunt. Good. Heal 2 damage. Ready your hero. Now it comes down to a couple of different options here. I know this is not terrible. So, we're going to play Return the Favor. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a Treachery. Reveal that Treachery. Incite 1, so it gets up to 3. Each player in hero form takes 1 damage. So I'm down to 5. Discards 1 card at random from their hand. I have no cards, so I don't discard a card. He takes 5 damage. Oh man, I think I just made a bad choice. Which puts Taskmaster back here. So this is still revealed. When revealed, deal each player an encounter card. I get that as an encounter card. This comes up. We're going to go ahead and clear threat. If I knew it wasn't a lot going on here. This gets out of play. We get Shang-Chi. I'll put Shang-Chi. Oh, or do I? Oh, the choices. Because I can put him down now and him deal with some of the threat that's around the table. Or I can flip down, which threat is his health is now 17. Or I can flip down and get rid of Harlem's Protector. We're going to have a lot of encounter cards anyways. Let's go ahead and flip down. Exhaust Angel's Airy to get it back up to 6. Spin Shang-Chi. Get rid of Harlem's Protector. Wow. A lot of interesting choices this round. We're going to move this up here so I remember I have a lot more defense. Doing pretty good. 1, 2. And that's going to become an encounter card for me. Okay. Which I'll take the minion. It's actually not a bad encounter card. We're going to have 3 encounter cards to contend with this round, but we should be okay. And it's part of the game, right? We're figuring this all out at once, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got Taunt. Fighting Fit, which is not going to do great right now, but Momentum Shift's fantastic. We got Hard Knocks, which is going to be able to take out that and help me out quite a bit, and then Up, and Away. Okay, some interesting choices are coming up. Here we go. Threat goes up to Readies everything back up. Yeah, threat goes up to 4. Is that a scheming for 3, 5. Puts us at 9. Okay. And we get an encounter card. Here we go. Hydra Soldier. With another uniform, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If a thwart card is discarded this way, Taskmaster schemes. Alright, here we go. Not a thwart. Not a thwart. 2, 3. Not a thwart. 4. Not a thwart. 5. Not a thwart. Okay. Wow. Alright. Place 1 pursuit counter pursued by the past. If there are any counters on it, this card gains Surge. So the good news is it's not going to gain Surge, but pursued by the past does kick off. Which means, once again, we get to see Viper on the table. And Serpent Solutions. Very Serpent Society minion is discarded from the top of the encounter deck. Deal that minion to the first player as a face-down encounter card. Okay, cool. And it's got 6 threat. It's not the worst scheme in the planet, but potentially annoying. Okay. Good. Alright. We survived. We survived. Okay. I think we need to heal up to 9. Flip up. We discard the top card of the encounter deck and take damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. It's a 1. Go ahead and do we take it? Yeah, we'll take it. Okay. Yeah, probably confused. Why do you do that? But I think I made the right choice here because I've got momentum shift. So we're going to use Queen Carrier and Genius to play Hard Knocks. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. And encounter card for it, of course. But when defeating him, I also get a tough status card, which is nice. Ooh, after he had... Oh, he quick strikes, but I was an alter ego when he came in. Ha ha ha! Let's go, Viper. Sucks to be you. All right. And now... Again, I have the taunt, which is nice because then I can draw 3 cards. And I got the tough, so why not? And we know, let's see what our top card here is. It's 2, 5. We're going to play Taunt. Villain attacks you. Other characters cannot defend against this attack. Draw 3 cards. I can't defend, but the good news is I'm going to play up and away as well and compare. So I've got a 2 and a nothing. So we'll put that back. He clears my tough. But I draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Okay. This is great. This is fantastic. We also have Shang-Chi. We have Ever Vigilant, which is so interesting. Okay. Now I'm in a point of almost like decision paralysis. I want to take out Viper. And this top card is a star here. Face down and counter card. Okay. Interesting. So we're going to go ahead and use Power in All of Us, or Power of Protection, to heal 2 damage from my hero and ready my hero. Back up to 10. Let's save him as a boost. Essentially gets me through the rest of the crap here. And then he's going to get acceleration tokens, so I need to focus on Raving Threat anyways. Yeah, we'll hold on to Momentum Shift. We're going to remove 2 threats. We're going to spend Fighting Fit and Talon Line to play Ever Vigilant. Ready my hero and remove 2 threat. Okay. Remove 2 threat. Shang-Chi will come in. Not a lightning resource. I don't have a lightning resource to spend. He's also going to clear 2 threat. Hold on to momentum shift. Ready everything else back up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Bird's Eye View. Nice. It's going to hopefully take out Serpent Solutions. Red Wing. Strength. Hard Knocks, which is great. And Momentum Shift. Fantastic. All right. Threat's going to go up by 1. The special thing is going to kick off. We'll use Vibranium Microwave to do a point of damage to Viper this time. Yeah, actually, that's fantastic. I like that a lot. Taskmaster is going to attack. We're going to defend for 4. Boost card. And it's a 1. So he's only attacking for 4, so I take no damage. But he does take a damage from electrostatic armor. Like how I've been doing basically ping damage to him this entire game. Viper's going to come in for an attack. I could take the hit. Anything special that I need? Not really. So, I'll take the hit for 2. I do want to pop Unflappable and Angel's Airy for Taskmaster's nonsense, which now got me fighting Fit. I would have known that. So, I would have looked at my cards and been like, okay, I could definitely do this. Yeah, I couldn't even make that happen the way I wanted to. So, fighting Fit's going to be nice for making Hard Knocks happen. Okay, great. So I still would have kept it that way. He discards the top 5 cards in the encounter deck. Ooh, which when he gets discarded from the top of the encounter deck, he becomes a encounter card for me. Fun. Okay. That's actually kind of annoying. So I would have got him as an encounter card either way. Alright. Kind of having to deal with minions right now, which is the annoying part of this match. Not super annoying, but annoying enough. Okay, and our encounter card. Here we go. Hydra Hunter. Back. Serpent Soldier, who attacks for 2. Go down to 6. And I'm already exhausted, and we're surging. Fantastic. Oh, he gets a sword. Fun. Attacks gain piercing. Oh. Whoop-de-freaking do. Alright. Does that change what I want to do? Top card. could just Red Wing him down. I've got 3 minions to contend with. I really need to deal with those. Hard Knocks is going to give me a tough status card. He's going to cut through. But I bet I can pay for it. I absolutely can pay for it. So, get Hard Knocks out. Take out Viper. He's just been making me mad. And get a tough status card. Okay. How much health do I have left? Because we're going to cut through that. I don't really need to worry about threat removal right now. So I think Shang-Chi is going to take out the Hydra Hunter. Do 2 damage to it. And I'm going to hold on to Bird's Eye View, use Queen Carrier, and Red Wing to play Momentum Shift. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Or heal 2 damage from a hero. Get this up to 8. And we'll take out this guy. Over here. Okay. And I can hold on to this card because I bet I can use it next turn. Even if it's just going to pay for the Taskmaster's sword. Okay. Ready everything's back up. Going to have to use Battlefield Awareness this round. I think he's swinging for 5. I'm defending for 2, 3, 4. Plus Battlefield Awareness will mean I won't take any damage. So that's good news. And then he'll just clear my tough. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bird's Eye View, Fighting Fit, Falcon's Flock, another Bird's Eye View, and what doesn't kill me. So the good news is I can potentially heal myself some more and ready myself after this, which is going to be nice. Okay. If I can do... If it doesn't kill me and Fighting Fit, that'll even be better. Make me feel good for having Fighting Fit in this deck. Threat's going to go up to 3. We will Vibranium Microwave to deal the damage to Taskmaster. Or do we deal it to Serpent Soldier to get rid of him, potentially, next turn? Because Shang-Chi can essentially take him out. Yeah, we will put this back up to 16. We'll do it to Serpent Soldier, so Shang-Chi can take him out next turn. He's out of our way. Then we will get attacked by Taskmaster. He's swinging for 3, 4, 5. I am defending for 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go ahead and use Battlefield Awareness. Gives me another 1. So I'm defending for 5. I take no damage. So my tough is not broken. Okay. Pop Unflappable to draw a card. To get White Tiger. Hello. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. Then this Serpent Soldier is going to come in for an attack. Oh, and he would have gotten damage from the Electrostatic Armor. So he is down to 15 now. Sucks to be you, Taskmaster. Okay. Serpent Soldier is going to attack me. I am going to let him attack, and he just clears my tough. Hard Knocks came in handy. We get an encounter card. Just Quick Strike. Place from pursuit, counter pursued by the past. Then the villain attacks you. Huh. Shang-Chi will defend and take the damage for me. Because I'm just going to heal up anyways. It's just annoying that it's going to be this way. But I didn't want to kill Shang-Chi, but here we are. And it is 4, 5 points of damage. But it is now my turn. We're going to get White Tiger onto the table, potentially. First things first, we want to get what doesn't kill me. So we'll use Queen Carrier to get our fist. And we're going to use Falcon's Flock to play what doesn't kill me. Heal damage from your hero and ready your hero. So we're up to 10 again. Falcon's ready. We are then going to use both the Bird's Eye View. Play Fighting Fit. Deal 2 damage to the villain. 5 damage instead if your hero's remaining hit points are equal to or greater than your hero's starting hit points. Which gets him down to 10. There's an acceleration token up here that I forgot about. Let's just put this at 4, which is not a huge deal. We will go ahead and get White Tiger onto the table. She will clear 3 threat off to get that down to 1. Falcon is going to attack the Serpent Soldier and get rid of him. What is our top card up here? Evil Alliance. I would have known. Did I play any aerial cards? Played Fighting Fit. And what doesn't kill me? Did not play any aerial cards, which means... actually, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I forgot that it's not an encounter card for me. It is just going to be the boost icon. All right, let's make sure we get everything in an easier spot to see here. Okay. We're doing really good. This is actually shaping up to be a much better deck than I thought, though it is helping to have those extra allies. So that's one thing I would recommend is finding some allies you can get into this deck to kind of help you coordinate everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is the most fun I've had with Falcon at all. Okay, we've got Dauntless. We've got Return the Favor. We've got Up and Away, which you need to play. Soaring Acrobatics, finally, and North Star's back. So, not a big turn necessarily, but Up and Away may be helpful for us. So, threat goes up by 2 to 3. Taskmaster is going to come in for an attack. Maybe swinging for 4, 5. Oh, and I forgot this other thing up here. We'll just use the Vibranium Microwave to do that 1 damage to him, get him down to 9. I'm loving this pinging damage I'm doing. It's just the little chip over and over. So, he's dealt this as a boost icon. We're going to go and play Up and Away. We're going to take a look at both. This means it's become my encounter card. Whatever I can deal with that. Getting 2 more cards is going to be nice. So, let's see. He's swinging for 4. I'm defending for 4. I need to be able to defend for 5. Right? To take no damage, I need to be able to defend for 5. But after I play an aerial card, discard the top card of the encounter deck. So I play the aerial card, had the effect, discard the top card of the encounter deck. I am defending. So I'm going to use Battlefield Awareness, and if this is cheating, let me know. To get me 2 more. Let's go. Okay. So 2, 6. He's attacking for 6. I take no damage. I draw 3 cards. Or 2. Yeah, I draw 3 cards because I'm flappable. 1, 2, 3. What doesn't kill me? Birds of Prey and Ever Vigilant. Alright. He takes a point of damage from electrostatic armor. He literally has 8 health points left. Very cool. I don't think that's cheating. I think that's a way. It's a response. And so it's just a hard way to coordinate all that because I would have already been given as a boost. So I could have done that. I think it's okay. I think I did the right thing. If I didn't, call me out for it. But I think that's the right. You can play it that way. And it's all semantics, or there's like an order in which those cards will be played. And I'm sure you guys will tell me that in the comments. So I'm still having a lot of fun. It's my game. So threat did go up by 2. We already did the attack. He is going to give me an encounter card, which is Taskmaster's Training Camp. Okay. And I think I'll be able to take him out this turn. Like, there should be no real reason why I can't take him out this turn. So we've got all these cards here. Let's see what's going on. Ready everything back up? No. That's not readied. This already got me that. This should be readied. But I use these 3 cards here, so it is my turn. Okay, we know what the top card here is, which is Mimicry. The Taskmaster attacks you. Okay. Which I could survive that. That wouldn't be a big deal. Let's go ahead and do that then. We'll use Return the Favor. We're going to discard Mimicry. Not an attack. Not an attack. There's an attack. Tactic. And, alright, so 1 attack was in there. So I do get that he does attack me for... I can take the hit, though. We're going to have White Tiger defend. We're using Return the Favor. Yeah. White Tiger will defend. He's attacking for 4, 5, 6. Takes out White Tiger. But he does take 5 points of damage. Puts him down to 3. We know what this top card is. Fantastic. It's drawing near. We're going to go ahead and spend the quick Queen Carrier and Dauntless to play Birds of Prey. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. You may discard the top card of the encounter deck to deal 1 additional damage to the enemy for each boost icon discarded this way. I'm just going to go ahead and do it just for fun. That makes us deal 6 points of damage and take out Taskmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, that is game. Even if I messed that 1 item up, I would have only had 1 point of damage to contend with, so I would have been at 9. We still would have been fine. This was really fun. Using the Marvanian Microwave and Electric Static Armor together was a blast. Being able to just have a consistent thing to do it against was also nice. I do need to add some allies that can do some defending or take care of a couple other things for me while I'm setting up into this deck. Some cheaper allies that can kind of handle that. I've seen people using Starhawk. I like using Cosmo's another one that people have been using as well to kind of contend with some of that kind of stuff. I think that what's his name would be a helpful one. Grant Ward. I like him a lot too. Even though he can't defend for you, he can still take care of a lot of threat or attack for you. We got a stupid amount of encounter cards in this game and still managed to win pretty well with Falcon. This is the first time I've enjoyed playing Falcon. And I'm not even much of a protection player. I think it's very different cards too. So Ever Vigilant I never used before. What Doesn't Kill Me was really nice. North Star is always a crucial card for me in my protection builds. But even getting to use like Momentum Shift, I think helped out a couple times. Taunt was awesome, especially when you comboed it with where's that? Up and Away. Taunt and Up and Away together is so good. Fighting Fit was nice. It was a different card, and I tried to build in a way that I could continue to use that card, and I think it is not a terrible card. I've not seen it used before. Doesn't mean that it's not a good card. So I thought it was really cool to try to keep my health up as high as I could so I could use the Fighting Fits when they popped up. Didn't always work out well, but between What Doesn't Kill Me, Momentum Shift, it worked out pretty well. Hard Knocks. I don't know if I'd use Hard Knocks again, though it was nice a couple of times to be able to get that tough status card. But overall, I think I like this deck. I think that I Return the Favor. Return the Favor was so good because I knew exactly what the treachery was going to be before I discarded it. So it wasn't like guessing game. It was actually, okay, cool. It is a treachery. It's going to be this. This is what I'm contending with. This was really cool to see with Falcon. And if you're not running Return the Favor, give it a shot. I thought that was super cool. This card using Return the Favor and being able to go, okay, I know the treachery, it's not so bad. Let's get that treachery to kick off, and I'll use Return the Favor to do its job, to do 5 damage to him, which was fantastic. So there's some cards in here like Dauntless. I never use it. I try, but I never use it. Both White Tiger and Shang-Chi were crucial to helping with that. Again, getting some allies in this deck may not be a bad idea. A few more allies in this deck. But even then, I think he was holding his own pretty good, which would have made a little bit of a longer game. But it was nice to have those 2 allies there to kind of just change the course of it. I don't feel like I needed the flight doubles, but the power of flight. But I could be wrong. There's a couple of cards in here that it could have worked for with like Ever Vigilant, and a couple of his cards too. So it wouldn't have like hurt me to have them. Because there was a few times where I felt like I didn't quite have all the resources I need to make all the moves I wanted to make. It was nice not to focus on Red Wing the entire game. In fact, just be able to kind of push past Red Wing and go, all right, you're here, thank you for being here. And maybe that's where the Power of Flights would have been nice to have in there just to kind of be able to get that card down onto the table. Overall, I had a blast with this game. I loved getting to play cards that I've never gotten to play before. I loved getting to do something a little bit different with protection than I had in the past. It was a longer build, but an hour and a half game against Taskmaster. An expert is not terrible, and I survived his sword. So, overall, it's a good game. Let me know if I made any mistakes. Let me know the timing on those cards, where I kind of was choosing when the response would happen. And you saw me backtrack a little bit and work through some of the thought process there. If I missed thought processes or I missed getting some threat or anything on the table, let me know. But as always, my name is Jason Sketch. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Next time I'll be deadly serious next time. Peace.